Hello and welcome to another dire episode of Backdoor Bookworms. My name is MC. This is my Coo-deer Chip.
Coo-deer.
Coo-deer. Yep, Chip.
Hello.
And we are here to bring you the worst in fan fiction from around the internet, brought to life by our superhuman acting. We are back once again with Sonic Fire School.
Ooh, is that the sequel? That sounds great. I want to read that.
Sonic High School by Dark Doom Firemaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I've said it so many times, it's a critically acclaimed series, the most addictive story online, the ultimate Sonic story about high school. If you haven't heard any of the previous chapters, do yourself and the world a favour. Go back, listen to them. You will learn so much about life and Sonic. Life.
Well, if you learn something from this that you don't already know, I think you should be worried about yourself as a human being.
Are you saying you didn't learn anything from the sizzling hot sex scenes?
I've learned how to land a plane full of businessmen, I guess. Just out of interest. Who are critically acclaimed to this? What critics have read this and gone, I will acclaim this?
Every one of them.
Oh, I see.
It is like the final year project in critic school.
Didn't it get the Oprah sticker?
What?
Wasn't that a thing? Did she have like a book thing, and if you put an Oprah Winfrey sticker on the front, it sold like hotcakes?
I thought you said Ofra. And I thought there was like some pun that I wasn't getting.
Your level of wit isn't up to mine, MC.
Let's carry on before we talk more. We're on chapter 9 now, which is titled A Bunch of Babies.
What's been happening, MC?
Well, quite a lot.
Actually, yes.
We found out Shadow is going to kill his mum, but then he wasn't going to kill his mum. He was protecting his mum from Eggman.
With his machine gun and sword.
Yes. Amy did some stuff. She got tied up by Shadow, but it's fine because he wanted to protect his mum.
Yeah, he may be a bad guy sometimes, but then sometimes he also fights crime in the cityscape.
Exactly. And he's absolutely killed people before.
Yeah. But the big story.
Yes, the big story is that Amy didn't say no to Sonic having sex with her. That was actually Shadow. But the slightly less big story than that is, of course, Rouge and Espio and their burgeoning romance. Rouge came into school pregnant the day after their aforementioned sizzling hot sex scene.
With her pregnancy fat.
Hugely fat. And she gave birth right there in the lunchroom.
Yes,
but it looks like that maybe Espio isn't the dad.
Because it looked suspiciously like Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
And also, just a little shout out, Sonic and Tails have also fallen out.
Oh god, that's the biggest story.
Yeah, it's the biggest story, isn't it? It's the most heartbreaking. I don't care about Espio, Rouge and Knuckles' love triangle.
No.
I want Sonic and Tails to be okay.
Yeah, and Tails even went so far as to say, kiss my ass, dick.
He sure did, in his voice.
Which makes it so much better. So, as said, we are now on chapter 9, titled A Bunch of Babies. First line is already so good.
Saw it too.
Rouge's baby continued to do crying louder than a monster truck.
You can't go to a monster truck rally for all the crying monster trucks.
Sonic looked at the baby really close. Hey, Espio, said Sonic. Aren't babies supposed to look like you? Rouge's baby doesn't look like you, but looks like someone else I know.
Is he gloating? It's like, your girlfriend poked someone else.
I think he already said that I hope your baby is cool. I don't think he knows a lot about babies.
Or a lot of things, really.
Sonic rubbed his chin and thought about who it was that it looked like. Yeah, Espio. Rouge's baby looks like Knuckles, said Vector. Cool. I'm going to go tell him.
Oh, Vector, blimey. He's a bit of a grass, isn't he? Although, I guess it's not really a grass. Like, the baby's yours.
Yeah. I mean, like, you go for a paternity test. The
not
doctor's
Vector.
like,
I'm going to tell him.
Vector ran like a crocodile would to find Knuckles to tell him that what he said.
Okay.
Rouge was still on the ground looking all tired and sore. And Ms. Lesson was rubbing her butt because it was hurting from the baby that came out when she gave birth to her baby.
So the teacher's just there.
Rubbing her butt. Because I think she gave birth through her butt?
Oh, she did, yeah.
This dang baby was still crying.
Maybe Dr. Firemaster's parents had a little baby around this time, and this was his way of getting his frustration out of the baby crying.
And he didn't look like his dad.
As long as shadow doesn't come from the mind of Dr. Firemaster.
Oh. Espio looked worried about it.
You guys are right. Why does not that baby look like me?
Espio went over to Ms. Lesson, who was holding the baby still, and looked at it closer, and still could not see himself in the baby.
This does not make sense,
said Espio to the baby.
Why don't you look at me? Look like me, you stupid young bastard.
Crying like a monster truck.
Oh, covered in butt.
Just then, Vector came out of the door, and there was Knuckles too, huffing and puffing and looking surprised.
Well, I mean, Knuckles didn't know he was going to be a dad. At least Espio's had an hour to adjust.
Knuckles clearly been fucking raw dogging everyone who comes his way. He should have anticipated this. He is a bad boy, though.
I'm not sure the sentence Knuckles has been everyone has ever been said before.
It probably has in some fan fiction somewhere.
Oh, I don't want to read
Sonic,
that.
It's the Sonic fandom, after all. Knuckles went right to Rouge and looked at the baby. Wagoo!
What?
That's his catchphrase. Knuckles' famous catchphrase. He says it right before he raw dogs someone. No woman can resist. And whatever the fuck he is, with big white fists coming up to you and go, Wagoo!
I was going to say he's an enchilada, but that's not right, is it?
Wagoo! He said, making that sound when he saw the baby, brackets, Rouge's baby, that looked like him. The baby was still crying.
Dr. Firemaster definitely has an issue with a crying baby at this point.
He really does. What is wrong with you? Yelled Knuckles at Rouge.
God.
Why did you go and have a baby? Now I gotta be your dad. He kept yelling at her with the maddest feelings. He's got to be Rouge's dad?
That's what it reads like, isn't it? Unless, has he glanced at the baby as he said that? But the text doesn't say that.
Also, I like how it's her fault as well. If she tried harder to not get pregnant.
You should have told me not to raw dog you. I said Wagoo.
Knuckles thought about his horoscope that he read this morning, and it said, "Your biggest fear will come true, so you better watch out." What a horoscope. Fuck me. Imagine that. You go out for a nice meal with your friends and there's a horrific horoscope.
I just realised that would be your worst nightmare. Like, that would be your worst thing if you read a horoscope.
Impregnating a bat?
Yeah.
Without saying Wagoo first.
I'd like to point out you said that.
I said it was my worst fear.
Yeah, it's my worst fear. I don't fantasise about it or anything. Nope.
It's okay, I say Wagoo first. Now he knew what that meant. It was about Rouge's baby, because Knuckles did not want this responsibility. It is harder than having a dog. I mean, this is true.
He's not wrong. There we go, we have learnt something. Having a baby is harder than having a dog.
Rouge was tired, and Rouge's baby was crying. But Rouge was crying and scared of Knuckles' volcano rage. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be Espio's baby. I'm sorry, it wasn't because he would not treat me like this.
What?
I'm sorry, it wasn't because he would not treat me like this.
Oh, okay.
He wishes that it was Espio's baby.
I can't really comment on Dr. Firemaster's grammar, considering what we read for the main podcast.
What Rouge sent Knuckles into the next level of his anger. He turned even redder and looked at Espio. You tried to have a baby with her? Rouge is mine. You are not allowed. Ooh, it is an unhealthy relationship here. No amount of wagoos are going to get him out of this. Knuckles charged at Espio, but Vector held him back. Sonic thought, Vector, why'd you bring him here if you just know it was going to cause trouble? Espio said,
What? I did not know. You are not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Espio seemed scared, but still kind of calm.
Man, it's all kicking off, isn't it, in the school camp? I mean, there's a teacher there, so surely Ms. Lesson should step in at some point.
She's too busy rubbing Rouge's butt. We are, but it was a secret. Now you have to pay! Knuckles kept trying to get at Espio, but Vector was holding him back. And thank goodness Vector was here, because he was the captain of the football team and could restrain him like a crocodile seatbelt that could also talk to you. I'm not a car guy, but like whatever car I want has to have a crocodile seatbelt that can also talk to you.
And hold you back if you're trying to get into any trouble.
Yeah. When you accidentally impregnate your bat girlfriend.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Knuckles could not get to him, so he said, "Tomorrow we will fight. Meet me in the hallway at the end of school and prepare for me to beat on your ass, shit man." Shit man! Amazing.
I need to start using shit man. Brilliant.
Knuckles stormed out of the lunchroom and went away.
Man, it's really flared up, hasn't it? So, thing is, right, so Knuckles didn't want anyone to know about him and Rouge dating.
Yeah.
Rouge must have known, but she's gone on a date with Espio, had the sex with him, had sex put in her, however they did it.
Yeah.
Now got pregnant.
Yeah.
And Knuckles, she must have known Knuckles was going to find out.
I guess she wanted to get away from Knuckles, because it doesn't seem like he's a very good secret boyfriend.
No, not at all. But now she's got his baby.
I know.
Oh, it's so... it's complicated.
Drama.
Jesus.
It's more dramatic than Grange Hill. Rouge's baby stopped crying and said...
Wait, what?
I'm guessing it's meant to be Rouge, but the way it's written looks like Rouge's baby.
Yeah, it must be Rouge, right?
But we read it as it is written.
That is true.
So we need a voice for Rouge's baby.
No, come back. You don't have to fight Espio.
Just like a monster truck.
That's what I was going for.
But it was too late, because Knuckles was so gone by then.
So gone.
Not just gone, so gone.
And not just out of the room, like in his mind.
Yes. Rouge patted her baby on the head and said, "You should go to sleep and get your rest, baby. You are probably tired." So Rouge's baby went to sleep and was finally quiet. Thank God. Espio tried his best to look like a big tough guy and not panic, but he was secretly scared and went back to doing what he was doing before this baby thing happened. So did Sonic too.
You got a baby now, see ya. But, would he not want to have a little chat with Rouge and say, "What's going on? You got me into a fight. I thought I was going to be a daddy for an hour and now I'm not."
Maybe he just wants to cut his losses. That's fine. I think he's got the relief of not being the dad, but then the fear of getting beaten up by Knuckles.
I'd be afraid of Knuckles.
Yeah.
He's a fuck.
He would beat your ass, shit man. The rest of school and getting home from school happened. Amazing. That was the best segue. Time. Sonic did not see Tails or Knuckles for any part of it. No, Tails. Tails was still mad at Sonic. Sonic took out his Sonic phone on his way home and called his girlfriend, Amy. "Hey, Amy. So did you decide if you wanted sex?" said Sonic.
I love that that's still a thing. He's just like, "Oh, yeah. Espio's going to get beaten up. Tails is still mad at me. Rouge has had a baby. But I really want sex."
It's a good encapsulation of the teenage experience, isn't it?
Very much so. "You know,"
said Amy,
"Sonic, I am just too stressed out and nervous by everything going on at high school. Things are so crazy."
"Damn," said Sonic, and hung up the phone and finished getting home.
"Want sex? Nah, fuck you."
Well, I can't blame Amy. Things are pretty crazy.
Yeah, Amy is like the sanest one out of this whole group at the moment.
Sonic thought he would never be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy at this rate. It was almost like she had a second boyfriend that Sonic did not know about, and that's why Amy did not want sex from Sonic. Oh my god! She's two-timing Sonic with Sonic.
Oh, Sonic. Sonic and Sonic seem a bit incel at the moment, don't they? She doesn't want to have sex with me. She must be fucking someone else. God.
Some Chad. She thinks I'm a beta cuck. Just kidding. Sonic would never think that about himself.
But he probably is, though.
It's an alpha. Sonic had dinner and then thought about his friends. Espio and Knuckles were both his friends, but they were intending to fight. What could Sonic do? Sonic figured that they are still both his friend, but he would go visit Espio because he was not the one who said to fight, and because Knuckles had spikes on his hands that would make it hard to beat him in a fight. Compelling reason.
Yeah.
Sonic went to Espio's house.
Wait, weren't they going to fight at the end of school?
I thought it was...
Oh, tomorrow we will fight. Sorry, okay, right. So, sorry, Dark Doom Fire Master, that's my bad.
Don't down. Ding dong, said Espio's doorbell. And Sonic waited at the door. Espio showed up at the door and opened it.
Hey, Sonic, thanks for coming,
said Espio to Sonic.
You gotta help me prepare for this fight. We can start by learning how to get rid of puncture wounds. How do you get rid of puncture wounds? I was trying not to look nervous to Knuckles, but actually I was. Also, did you hear about Charmy Bee?
No, I did not hear, said Sonic back to Espio.
Knuckles kidnapped the little gay, and it... Oh, God.
Oh, Knuckles is the real villain of the thing now. He went from being a sort of a bit of a dickhead.
I mean, Espio's not coming out of this much better at this point, come on. Knuckles kidnapped the little gay, and is threatening to hurt him if I don't show up to the fight him tomorrow. So I have to especially now, because the gods will crush my soul, even if Charmy Bee is an annoying idiot loser.
The gods will crush my soul. Fuck me, I'm going to use that for everything.
The gods will crush your soul, shit man.
Incredible. Said Espio, then back to Sonic.
Yeah, I think you're right about Knuckles. He's gone off the deep end, he really has. Yeah.
I think maybe he's trying to outshadow Shadow, but then Shadow turns out to be an anti-hero.
I think Knuckles is the one we've got to be worried about. Yeah. But, I mean, Espio clearly doesn't like Charmy Bee that much.
Oh no, that's really bad, said Sonic. Sonic knew this now had to happen too, because his morals were probably the best ever.
That sounds like something Trump would say.
Yeah, it really does.
My morals are the best ever. Best morals you'll ever have.
Oh, that's scary. Okay, alt universe where Sonic is Donald Trump.
Oh my God, please.
I'm sure that fanfiction, erotic fanfiction...
Don't let that orange cunt go fast.
He did not know Knuckles would stoop to such a mean thing. Sonic and Espio then walked into Espio's house and up the stairs to Espio's bedroom.
Our other friend is here too,
said Espio, just as he was opening the door to his bedroom. Espio finished opening the door, and there was Tails, who was standing in Espio's room. The moment Tails saw Sonic, his face turned into a salad of anger, the devil, and lava.
And that's how that chapter ends.
Incredible. Salad of anger, the devil, and lava.
Okay, there's 3 things I'm taking from this chapter. Salad of anger, shit man, and...
The gods will crush my soul. I have to eat the salad of anger, the devil, and lava, or the gods will crush my soul, shit man.
Wow, if only we didn't have to wait so long for the next chapter MC. Oh, wait!
Should we do it right now?
Let's do it right now!
I'm excited. Sonic High School, Chapter 10. 2 different fights. Ooh. There's an author's note here.
Ooh.
Author's note. I was going to make this the last chapter, but everyone just loves it, and my brain keeps exploding with new ideas. So I'm going to continue Sonic High School for some longer time and make more chapters. And he did for another 15 chapters.
Yes! Oh, I'm glad Dark Doom Fire Master's brain kept exploding.
Listens to his fans.
Why are you here?
Tails' voice is the best voice. Scream Tails with the anger of 1,000,000 angry birds.
Oh, there's so many ways to describe Tails' anger.
And he picked the perfect one. Sonic was shocked because Tails is his best friend, and Tails was smart. But Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition, even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words didn't come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating because he did not know what he could do to get Tails to be his friend again.
Oh.
At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body because it set his mind at ease. That's capital E apostrophe S. That is so good. That is so fucking good.
Amy's fine body gives him ease.
Then he goes clubbing.
I'm here for my friend,
said Sonic.
Our friend, Espio. We are still friends too, Tails. You're just too mad to see that.
I know what I see,
said Tails, kind of screaming.
That sums up his voice pretty well. I am so smart!
Espio tried to get in between them, even though it was his house that they were in right now, and said,
Guys, please, let's just make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned.
Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for the moment.
What?
Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for the moment and continued to be in a fuss.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best one ever once again?
Oh,
Said Sonic to Tails.
he just wants to be bros. Oh, I really hope this works out. I don't care about Charmy B or any of this.
Fuck 'em,
No.
Yeah. Tails wiggled his two tails and looked to the side in a thinking way.
I don't tot know. I don't tot know. DONTOT. I don't tot know.
There's Tails' speech impediment coming out. Said Tails to Sonic.
But you know what? Here, take this.
Tails took out a blue book from a spot and threw it on the ground in front of Sonic. It was what it was when Sonic looked at it. That's the most redundant sentence there has ever been. It is what it is.
When you looked at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was Sonic's journal.
No. Why has Tails got it? Oh, I hope he hasn't gone for some sort of revenge.
I reckon he's done a serious bro move. He's taken the journal so Mrs. Teacher can't read any more from it.
Ooh, okay.
Everyone doesn't have to learn about his smelly balls or whatever it was. Itchy balls.
Itchy balls, yeah.
And Tails is like, I'm the better man. This is this is the moment when you realise that
I hope
Tails
you're right.
has even better morals than Sonic.
What? How did you get this?
Said Sonic to Tails.
I gave this to Miss Lesson before she read about my balls' problems.
I lied! I did not go to the science competition that night. I still went to school, but instead of going to the science competition, I used my science hat of invisibility to sneak into Miss Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal. This is really hard to do.
This is a really long.
Why is there a fucking monologue by Tails? I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and see your gay ball problems. And see your gay ball problems. Sorry. Just like thinking about what would happen if someone overheard this randomly. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and see your gay ball problems that I know you still have, even though you think you're getting better. I was going to give it back to you, but you were not there at the competition like you should have been, even though I was such a good friend to you. Even now, when sorry. Even now, when I could have been reaching my moment of genius, I was doing a thing for you because I want you to be happy.
Well done, man. Well done. Oh my god.
I need a minute.
Wow. Okay. Tails said to Sonic with a voice of emotion.
I was going for
That
all the
definitely
emotion.
was an emotion.
I am very emotional right now.
Wow. So Tails, he sees the gay ball problems that Sonic has, and he knows them better. He knows himself. He says, you still have them, even though you think you're getting better. Mm-hmm. Tails knows the truth.
I'm glad you are right about this.
Sonic did not know what to say. High school drama was so insane to be a part of. Really is.
Yep, especially this one.
Sonic picked up his journal and felt like he was going to cry because he was being an arsehole jerk to his best friend who was only trying to make him happy.
Tails, you did not have to do this.
Finally said Sonic, respondingly.
That's definitely a word. What matters is that I did,
said Tails.
and also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic,
said Tails, right before he flew out of Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails, and then he did. This is character development for Sonic. He realises that how putting a sex in Amy isn't the most important thing in the world.
It hasn't said that he's learned that yet, so let's
No,
wait.
I'm anticipating, you're right.
Yeah, but man, I thought Sonic's gonna have to make it up to Tails big time. This is not a overnight, rest on its situation. Things will be better in the morning. This is going to be long term.
This is so shitty,
said Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in his bedroom.
I still have to fight Knuckles tomorrow, but your different kind of fight with Tails is just as crazy.
It's very big of Espio to recognise, the...
Yeah. Well, I think anyone can see Sonic and Tails fighting as the bigger issue of all.
Sonic and Tails, it's like the friendship in
world.
history.
That is for me to figure out with Tails,
said Sonic.
Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by Knuckles.
Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom, reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it. By the time the night was over, Espio was ready to face Knuckles.
Nice montage.
Again, I feel like this is the thing that happened to Dark Doom Firemaster when a bully was like, I'm going to fight you tomorrow, and he looks on the internet like, how to fight.
And it feels like a very kind of teenage story thing to go through as well. You know, like there's the bully and you've got to learn to fight him. And yeah.
They went to school on this new day, and school happened and was over, and now they were in the hall where Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rouge, who looked worried, and with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. What's Vector up to?
If he likes to scrap.
Also in the crowd was Tails, and with him, Cream the Rabbit.
Who the fuck is Cream the Rabbit?
Who is Charmy B's girlfriend.
Oh, so he's not a little gay.
So he's still an annoying idiot loser.
Espio, not only is he a homophobe, he's wrong.
That's the worst thing. Cream was a little woman and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy's and Rouge's, but they were still high quality in their own way. How gracious of Dark Doom Firemaster.
Small, high quality boobs. Well, we've had cool boobs, so why not high quality?
It's all the types of boobs. It is surprising to most people that a gay like Charmy was even allowed to have a girlfriend.
What?
But it just goes to show you that the impossible is not what you think it is.
That's not an inspirational meaning, Dark Doom Firemaster.
Even gays could have girlfriends with high quality boobs. Not as big as Amy or Rouge's.
Oh.
Then Espio jumped over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles was. So you decided to come anyway, said Knuckles. Even though you know your ass is going to get torn up by my moves.
I do not want to fight you, Knuckles,
said Espio to Knuckles.
But I am doing this for Charmy and Rouge. I am doing this for Charmy because you'll kidnap him, and for Rouge because you do not respect her baby. He's got a lot of honour, hasn't he, Espio?
He's yeah.
Also, is Charmy still kidnapped if he's just chilling with Cream, which is in the crowd?
Is he? It doesn't say that Charmy's there. It's Cream the Rabbit is there.
Oh shit.
So Charmy B's still kidnapped somewhere. Then let's do this, said Knuckles. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fist like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. Is that the appeal of big game hunting? You get power of the elephant. When you kill an elephant.
Kill an elephant, you just grow a trunk immediately.
Some middle-aged American dentist kills a lion, then he gets claws. Like, I cannot be contained!
Hunter comes out from safari with a rhino horn. They're like, have you been game hunting? No, it wasn't. I haven't been poaching. No, not me.
And the horn grows every time he lies. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fist like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. But Espio jumped out of the way and onto the wall like a pro jumper, which he learned how to do last night. Howtofight.com. Step 1, jump on the wall like a pro jumper. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move, and Knuckles punched at his foot, and they met with a purple and red explosion of power that knocked them both back.
Awesome! This is straight up to Morrigation, this is.
This is an anime fight. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and they did this for a while. It was difficult to watch for everyone. Rouge was in the crowd with her baby. This is so difficult to watch, said Rouge.
Violence should not be a solution in conflict,
said Rouge's baby, peeking out between his hands. I guess it was Rouge's baby that said that earlier.
It must have been, yeah. It's clearly... I mean...
Well, the baby... Oh, no, it wasn't brought to term over a night because it was Knuckles' baby.
Yeah, but she was not pregnancy fat and then pregnancy fat
yeah,
pretty quick.
True,
so
true.
I guess the...
Babies develop fast. You are right. Why do people do this like this? I hate it, said Rouge to Rouge's baby. Rouge had become a different person since she had a baby.
It was yesterday!
She used to be only sexy, but now Rouge was sexy and matronly. Dark Doom Firemaster discovers MILFs.
Where? Yes! Fuck this evil world! Where?
What were your baby's first words? I mean, it was, yes, fuck this evil world. said Rouge's baby. Rouge then revealed her boob to her baby and had him eat from it as a baby would do. Oh, amazing.
Oh. It's like fucking chocolate eclair comes out of it.
Rouge's baby thought this was the best part about being a baby, because not everyone will get cool boobs like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman.
Oh dear.
Babies did not have much to worry about anyway, so Rouge's ace boobs made a paradise a reality for baby.
I have a feeling.
Said Rouge's baby.
You should lie down and relax.
So Rouge lied down on her back, and the fight continued to go on. Is Rouge's baby? Does she have is it her premonition that Rouge should take a nap?
I have no idea. I think I've just found this the most baffling part of this entire thing.
Which is an accomplishment.
A baby that was born and conceived and everything within a day, saying "fuck this evil world" and then eating food from
the
cool
mouth
boobs.
of babes.
Yeah.
Knuckles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy foods and then walked into each other, causing the meals to launch into the air and then fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. What an image. Amazing. They were breathing hard and were tired, but they kept going, jumping and kicking and punching and running. It looked like two people doing a dance, but hitting each other also.
Like a fight, you might say.
Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio, but Espio jumped up and dodged them, and came back down and hit Knuckles in the mouth and knocked him onto the floor/ground.
Espio's really holding his own.
He is.
Knuckles thought he was going to have an easy time with this.
He spent all night looking up how to fight.
Do you think Knuckles is regretting the raw dogging now?
He never regrets raw dogging.
Is this enough yet? Are we done?
Shouted Espio to Knuckles.
How will this ever end?
Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio standing over him. Knuckles had a twinkle in his eye as he looked up at Espio and crawled towards him. Espio did not do anything but watch him and feel dangerous.
Oh, nice.
Come closer, said Knuckles in a whisper voice. So Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles's. Knuckles looked up and down Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said, I respect you, and then grabbed his face as gentle as a deer and kissed him on the mouth.
Wasn't expecting the fight to end that way.
Really wasn't. When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard, sometimes with his eyes shut and sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of loving men. What? What?
Oh, Jesus.
Their tongues met in the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other. Amazing.
What?
Oh, I thought they couldn't top the last sex scene.
Two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each
Just
other.
like cats that, that rub against each other.
A circus of loving men.
That one's a mystery. When Espio was watching fighting videos last night, he was not expecting he was going to have to do kissing too, but he liked it.
This love triangle's got even more triangle-y, hasn't it?
Because I love line. Rouge is off on the side with her baby lying on the floor. They went on kissing for a full minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Like in MMA, in between rounds, where they just kiss for a bit.
I love it when Conor McGregor makes out with his opponent.
Did you say Colin McGregor?
I don't know anymore. What's going on?
Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body began to lift off the ground while his mouth was still making out with Espio. Eventually, the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from Espio, and their spit was like a shiny extension cord that connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Knuckles then began to glow while floating in the air, and the whole place became a little windy. Did he go Super Saiyan
What
from...
the fuck is happening?
On the side, Tails said to Cream,
Well, I know what this is. This is a rare moment of science we will never see probably again in a lifetime or ever. It is called body donation, and it was invented by an Estine!
We had an Estine before.
We did, yeah. I'm really glad it's Tails that's given us the exposition here, because that's not confusing.
It is when someone reaches a moment of such powerful love that they can choose to restart their lives as part of the person they love.
Oh.
What?
Einstein invented this by making his wife love him so much that one night during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him, but then he killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous to have her live on the world without testing it in a laboratory first. Oh. It is a fact that if it looks like magic, it is not magic, it is science, so deal with it!
Oh my god! What the fucking shit?
Okay, let's just break it down.
Okay,
Body donation.
Rare moment of science.
So when Einstein made his wife love him so much one night during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him. So she's morphed into a baby version of Einstein, his wife.
Yeah.
But then he's killed his wife baby because he thought it was too dangerous to live on the world without testing it first.
And also, if it looks like magic, it's not magic, it's science. Deal with it.
So this is what's happening to Knuckles?
Is Knuckles turning into an SBO baby?
Because he loves SPO so much.
I mean, it was a pretty good kiss.
I mean, they've been quite tensely involved, I guess.
Oh, is it like love-hate thing?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no... This is not how I thought this was going to go.
Really is. Dark Doom Firemaster surprises us every time. Knuckles glided on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Rouge's mouth, where he disappeared into. It was a good thing Rouge's baby had premonitions and told her to lie down, as then Knuckles did a U-turn in Rouge's sex-filled body and came out of her butt as a newborn baby that looked like Espio. This was all science.
And that's the end of chapter 10.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck. Thank God Dark Doom Firemaster didn't end it there.
Really? You don't want this to end now?
I have a naive hope it will make sense. I can't... There has to be some sort of resolution. Please, God. Please.
It's science. Deal with it. So...
Alright.
Espio and Knuckles had their fight because of the whole thing with the Rouge and the baby.
Sure.
And Knuckles because he did say he respected Espio.
Yeah.
And that respect turned into love.
Yeah.
So the thing that the body donation
Yeah.
happened, which Einstein invented when he killed his wife baby.
Yeah.
Which is not magic, it's science, deal with it.
Yeah.
And then Knuckles flew into Rouge's mouth,
Yeah.
which was sex-filled,
Uh-huh.
and then she came out of Rouge's sex-filled butt as
Yeah.
a newborn baby that looked like Espio.
Yeah.
So in a way,
Yeah.
there's kind of an ending here, because obviously Espio thought Rouge's baby was going to be like him, but it was Knuckles. But now, they do have a baby that looks like Espio. None of them look like Rouge, of course.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's very true. And all was right with the world. Close this book. The end. Now, children, can you go to sleep? Why are you still screaming?
Just think, Dark Doom Firemaster was still exploding with ideas at this point. Oh my god. Okay, I feel a bit worn out from that.
I do feel physically tired.
Yeah.
And mentally tired.
And emotionally wrecked.
Yeah.
But we are going to do one more part.
Oh
of Sonic
god,
High
if we
School.
can.
If we
can
can.
manage it.
Yeah, so next week will be the final part we do in this covering of Sonic High School.
Yeah.
Should we see what the next chapter's called?
Sure. Next chapter is called Tails and Cream.
Do you know what? I saw a title called Tails and Cream before we recorded this.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck is that going to be? But obviously we know Cream is a rabbit now.
Yeah.
So is Tails and Cream going to have a little affair because Charmy D's a little gay? Is that what's going to happen? Is Cream going to have a baby that looks like Tails, so Tails has to fight Charmy D, but then Charmy D turns into a baby version of Tails and flies into Cream?
It
and
does
then
the same
butt
thing
comes
happen
out?
over and over again, but with different characters.
Quite possibly. Hey, we're going to find out next week. Oh god.
If you want to yell at us for introducing this poison into your life, you can do so. You could do so at Facebook at facebook.com/HowIRippedOffPodcast.
Yeah, I feel a bit like that as well.
Yeah.
You can also come and tweet your hatred to us, where we're at How I Ripped Off.
If you want to hear what mad, toxic Gunge led to this chapter. You can listen to the previous chapters on SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and also YouTube.
And I know I'm going to be pushing it with this bit, but if you'd like to leave us a rating and review, but just as a sympathy 5 stars, I think at this point.
You had to listen to this, but we had to read it out loud.
Yeah, we had to do voices for it. I had to do 2 Tails monologues. I had to try and explain the fucking body donation bit about Tails' about the body donation, Tails' voice,
Yeah.
and if that's not worth 5 stars, then you can just fuck off right now. We don't want you listening to this show.
It's science. Deal with it.
Yeah!